Hi everybody and welcome to Action Factory. This is a short video where I'm going to unpack what do you get from your main purchase at Action Factory, our main flagship course, the NLP and the Life Coaching course. What is the course about, and also just as important, what happens after certification? What does that journey look like? Just to give you a fuller picture of the full offer and the services that we give you at Action Factory. We don't do just a certification course. We take you on a lifetime journey. So there's 3 elements that we offer in our main package, and this is all included in the once-off price that you would see on our website. The first element is obviously the NLP and the Life Coaching course. Now there's 2 certificates in this course. The main one is the Life Coach and the second one is the NLP element, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. The reason 2 elements or 2 certificates is built into this course is simply because the Life Coaching element is all about the logic analytical brain. It is about where are you, where do you want to get to in life, and what does that strategic journey look like? What are the steps required? But this is all conscious or analytical processes. The reality of life is that below the surface of the analytical brain, we have a subconscious brain where values, beliefs, emotions, feelings, and memories reside. And this part of the brain does make a lot of decisions for us. For example, you might logically decide to go to the supermarket and purchase bread and milk. But how many times have you arrived home realizing there's no milk and bread in the bags? You've bought a whole variety of different things. And that only happens because there's a different part of the brain to the conscious. There's a subconscious that actually makes more decisions in your life than your conscious brain. So the NLP element deals with the subconscious. How do we reprogram some of our limiting beliefs, some of our unwanted behaviors, some of the elements in who we are as humans that we are not completely satisfied with? How do we upgrade ourselves? And that's what the NLP element is about. So this journey that you go on is a course mainly teaching you how to think better on a logic level, but also react, respond, and behave better in this real world, becoming a better version of yourself. So it's all the techniques and the tools for you and obviously your clients. How do you take people on this transformative journey of change? The second pillar that we stand on is once you are certified, we don't leave you alone. Where we differ to many companies, we actually help you actively in building your business. And I'll unpack a little bit of the details around that later on. And it's simply most people that come on this journey are not fully entrepreneurial orientated, and they don't understand the elements and how to do some of the elements to get your business up and going. So we take you on a journey, we hold your hand, we guide you through that process. And then the third pillar, that's probably the most important value add that we offer, is there's a continual development program. Once certified, once you're up and running, the journey with Action Factory doesn't stop. We take you on a lifelong journey of development, and I'll delve into that as we go along on this video, and I'll give you a little bit more details a little bit later on. Is it international? Is it accredited? And the simple answer is yes. I've been in this industry 15 years. Action Factory is rated one of the top 10 training institutes in this industry worldwide. We compete on an international level, not just local. Obviously, we've been ranked number 1 in Africa, I think probably for the last 10 years in a row. But we play on the international field, and our accreditations, our certification is based on what does the international market require. So it's not just a local South African course, it's an international course, and fully obviously accredited with a variety of bodies. I know the screen is showing some of them, but there's way more out there. So it's a proper course. Let's touch on some of the course content. What are you really going to learn in the main course? Now, the main course is made up of 3 main elements: theory, skills, and techniques. So we start off with the theory. We build a deep understanding about how the brain works, how we make decisions, how we think, You know, humans, when we're born, we don't come out with a user manual. We have to try and figure out many of these things about ourselves on our own. So the theory area really unpacks a lot of detail in how the brain works. What are the deeper elements? How does neurons work? What's the effect it has on our brain? What's the relationship between my conscious mind, my subconscious mind, my unconscious mind? How do I reprogram some of the deeper habits in my mind? What are the elements that I need to understand to fully understand the journey that people that are going through struggles, what are they going through on a brain level from a theory perspective? So that's the fundamental theory that we've obviously built into the course. But that's not what the course is about, because theory is merely knowledge, and without the skills to apply knowledge, theory is useless. So secondly, we delve into skills. How do I communicate with people? How do I sit in a conversation with a complete stranger for the first time and get them very quickly to start speaking to me from a platform of true authenticity? How do I get people to trust the journey of coaching? How can I speak to individuals and groups? So there's obviously absolute necessary skills for you as a coach to understand how to be an efficient and an effective coach in a short time frame. So communication is not just about being able to transfer a message, is how do I transfer that message in less time? So we unpack those skills and we practice them obviously in the classroom. And then we delve into the most important part of the course, and that's the techniques. Techniques and techniques. These are practical techniques that you can do on people to bring real change very fast but effectively, that is going to last and stay with them for life. And the way we teach these techniques is very, very interactive. I do them in class, you practice on each other, and there's a huge transformative experience you will have in the classroom, because we're going to do these techniques on you on this journey, and you're going to do it on others. So it's a magnificent experience. I've never ever had a student that came on the course and left the course at the end as they were when they entered. You will change on this course and you will become a better version of you. The reason I say you will change is because of our training style. We make our course very experiential. It's participative. So the way I do that is in the classroom, I choose volunteers from the groups of students, and I do the techniques live on those people, on you, with real issues of life. We don't play games in these classes. It's about real people with real challenges that need real change. So we take real issues, bring them to the surface, we do techniques on the person. So you see me do it, and I do know how to do these techniques. Every one I teach you guys, I've done at least 1,000 times, literally 1,000 times. And I've got over 10,000 experience, been in this industry for 15 years. So you see me with my experience as a master coach. How do I do these techniques? I obviously then explain what I did and give you the steps and the detail. Then we start practicing on each other. You guys take other students and you practice the techniques on them. The reason for that is you need to see me do it, get the steps and understand how to do it exquisitely well. But you've got to feel what it feels like from a client perspective as well. What are they going through when these techniques are done on them? And obviously you've got to know that you can do it and do it correctly so that you can bring change. And the reason I do that is because I believe that's the only way to truly learn to be masterful in coaching and NLP, is you've got to see a master do it, you've got to feel what it feels like, you've got to do it on other people to experience what that's about. And that way you fully integrate the training. You truly understand what is the change we bring. And the techniques are all based on the challenge we have as real humans in this world. It's challenging our values, challenging our belief system, our limiting beliefs, challenging our habits, behaviors, the way we react and respond in this world, the way we perceive things, the way, we live in a tough world. A lot of people are getting bullied or they're challenged in a variety of areas. How do we get people to reprogram their own thought patterns, their own responses, just to become better versions of themselves? So there's a host of techniques in this course, and it truly brings phenomenal change right in front of your eyes. It's one of the most beautiful experiences. I've never ever in all the years had a student that's left the course and didn't say it's probably the best experience they've ever had in their entire life. For me to hear, Dion, this has been the best course I've ever been on, is, I don't want to say has become the norm, but that's the responses and the reactions and the feedback we get. It's a transformative, absolutely transformative journey. It's a beautiful experience. So now you're at that stage where you've got the skills, you're certified as a coach, as an NLP practitioner, and you've probably celebrated that achievement. You've gone through the course, you now know how to bring change. But the question really is, what now? So that's where we are your backup team. So firstly, we do a few things for you to really just assist you to get your business up and going. Number one, there's a pre-designed web template that you log into and you register, you upload your imaging, your logo, your bio, all the information about you, and it becomes a full web page. And the reason that we've added that to our package is most coaches, you've spent money on the training, now you've got to go spend money on a web developer and all the detail that goes around that. That's a lot of money to very often spend without having income. So with us, you actually get a free page, and it's inserted in the back end of our website, and you can use that as your full web page where you draw clients to your contact details or on there, you advertising yourself. In fact, you even get displayed on our website. So if we have people looking for coaches, they go onto our site and they go onto our register and they find you there, open your page, and they can connect with you and hire you directly from our page. So we give you that full web page. It's very easy to complete. It's really just, we literally tell you, upload your profile picture here, put in your bio there. It's step by step, and it's free. It's included in your package, so you don't have to spend the money initially on building your own website and paying for the hosting services and everything that goes along with that. We've already got that done for you. The next thing that's really very, very helpful in building your own business is we design a detailed brand strategy, but we design it based on you as an individual, your values, who you are, what your background is, the typical type of client that you want to attract and draw. So there's a process we take you through. We elicit that data and information from you, and then I create your personalized brand strategy. And in that brand strategy, it's what colors should you use, what type of social media platforms should you use, what is the message on this platform and on that platform, what does that look like, what fonts do you need to use even, what possible slogans you can use. There's a huge amount of, it's pages of information, and very simplistic to follow because it's very detailed and it tells you exactly what you should do and how to do it. So I almost want to say it becomes a no-brainer how to build your business, because all of that's done for you. The next level is we give you a bit of training on how to promote yourself, some of the strategies on how to really write grabbing posts on different platforms. How does the mindset of a potential client work from seeing some of your posts to eventually deciding to purchase your services? That whole process of, let's call it the sales funnel for a client, how does that work and how should you apply it? And this is not fancy training. This is really based on practical things I've experienced in this industry, what I have seen, what works and what doesn't work. And I've just put a course together that you get access to at the end or after your certification, which you can go through and just make yourself a better promoter of yourself, basically, in essence. Then there's an element that we call our business acceleration process. And what we've done is we've added a few elements, and I'll mention them a little bit later as we go through. We've added a few elements where you can develop yourself and start generating extra income, not just from coaching directly, but inside of the coaching and personal development industry. So we have internally, we've got a couple of products that you can tap into. This is all included, doesn't cost you extra cent. You can tap into that and generate income. So a lot of people want to generate multiple income streams, and we've literally just made that possible for our Action Factory coaches. It's not just generating income by selling yourself per hour. It's how do you generate other forms of income in this industry. And I'm talking about good and healthy income. In fact, you can generate just from the add-ons, you can generate more income than what the average person earns in South Africa, in our country. So there's really some very, very practical, usable, nice, easy to apply opportunities inside of our framework. And then the last one on this section is coaching tools. Every coach wants a lot of tools, and obviously we supply you with over 60 downloadable templates and documents and tools you can use, and I'm constantly developing new ones. If you're an Action Factory coach, doesn't matter when you've been trained, you get given access to all these tools. So we give you what you need to be successful in this industry, in simple terms. Now, let's assume for a moment, let's look at it from a timeline point. You've joined the course, you've done your training, you're certified, you're an exquisite coach and a masterful NLP practitioner. You've started getting your business up and running, you're excited seeing clients. Your journey with us doesn't stay there. It doesn't end there. Because I believe one should always stay on the journey of learning. And the term used is continual professional development. So we've obviously created a platform, and we call it Coach the Coaches. It's run by our coaches for our coaches, and there's at the moment, time of this recording, is about 500 people on that platform that are active, and it's weekly workshops where you guys get together, and it's based on a couple of things. Number one, it's all about practicing techniques. So very often there are dedicated practice sessions. So they'll choose a technique that you've learned originally, and everybody comes into one virtual room, gets broken up into smaller groups depending on how many people attend, and you guys practice on each other, refining your skills, learning from other coaches that are more experienced than you and some that are less experienced than you. It's really about continually practicing and mastering and honing your skill. Because coaching in NLP is not an academic approach. It's not a process-driven approach. It's an art and it's a skill. And these practice rooms really makes you a master at that skill. The second or third benefit, obviously, that you get from this is the ability to learn from other coaches. So on this platform, Coach the Coaches, we very often get some of our members to come in and talk about their journeys. What have they done that's really worked? Have they chosen a particular niche? What was their approach? What experiences have they had? So we've got coaches on there that's been, part of Action Factory for the last almost 15 years. And they very often come in, some of them very successful on international platforms. We've got some that they literally fly all over the world and are well-known names. You'll be amazed by some of the brand names and people that are on our platform. And they come in and they share their stories with us as well. The next element that's in there is we constantly evolve and develop our course. So every time there's a new technique or there's a new development in the industry, then we share it on that platform as well. So Coach the Coaches is a large platform where there's practicing sessions, the learning from your peers, from other coaches, new learnings. Sometimes there's some guest speakers, or sometimes we just do inspirational talks. There's a variety of elements in there. But it's all about creating a group of people that are like-minded, that love this industry, that love humanity, that wants to take themselves and others to a higher level of ability, capability, and becoming better versions of themselves. So when you join Action Factory initially, part of your journey will end becoming part of our tribe. And this is all included in your initial purchase. There's a once-off purchase, your main NLP and Life Coaching course. Everything I'm going through here is included. There's no extra expense, nothing else to pay for. This is all included in that package. We're not about training, certifying people and then letting them go. To me, it's doing our due diligence, taking students on and helping them become what they dream of. That's what we do, and hopefully that attitude and the way we do things transfers to you, and you become a like-minded kind of person that really just offers extremely great value to the people that come to you for assistance and help and guidance. So as a short summary, I think by now you must have realized that it is a journey. It's truly about unlocking your potential, but also taking it to a level of consistent growth. Growth never stops. We need to constantly be in that process of learning and developing ourselves, because the more we learn and develop ourselves, the more power or abilities, skills and talents and gifts we had to really change the people that go on the journey with us. So at Action Factory, it's really, let's unlock who you are. Number one, let's start there. Let's bring the greatness in you to the surface. Once we've done that, let's add some practical, usable skills that you can use for yourself and for those around you in your own life and in your business. And then thirdly, let's get you to be an amazing, amazing person that can, really take people to a different level. Become a change catalyst. Become a change catalyst. That's what it's all about, this amazing journey. So what are some of the extra income platforms that we help you, multiple income streams? So I'm just going to mention a few. The one is obviously an affiliate program, and we've got different scales or levels in our affiliate program, and on the course obviously I'll explain it to you guys. But you can become an affiliate, and literally simply by mentioning or referring people you can generate extra income. There are opportunities in our platform where you can become a tutor. And that really means taking potential students on a journey. Just remember, our reach is wide. We've got a variety of different types of clients, from individuals to corporates, and we've got, I don't want to say we got our fingers in a lot of pies, because that's just such a weird statement, but in fact it is the truth. So there are a lot of opportunities inside of our platform and our framework that we give you. There is obviously a huge network of coaches, and we've had so much success where one coach might find a contract and they require other coaches to assist, and they tap into our network. A lot of our coaches cross-pollinate. A lot of coaches develop new programs and they draw in or make it available to our other coaches, where there's income opportunities. We become a huge network of a tribe that supports and carries each other and shares. None of us are really greedy or selfish. I think everybody in our network wants to make everybody in our network successful. So there's really great cross-pollination and shared opportunities available. And lastly, when you reach a certain level, we actually pull you into one of our platforms where we expose you to a larger international network. So yes, we take you to a higher level continuously. It's, your level of achievement is really the size of your vision. And one of the things that you'll realize when you join us, we've got a massive vision. Our vision is global, and we take you on the journey with us. If by now you're not excited about our product, then then clearly the product's not for you, but I think by now you are. It is a world-class product. It's an amazing journey that you can go on. So just some basic information. The main course can be learned through a variety of ways. The one way is joining the full live 9-day program. We usually start on a Saturday morning and then we run 9 days consecutive to the next Sunday. And that's live. It's via Zoom. It's very interactive and participative. Your camera's on, your mic is on. It's not me talking the whole time. It's practical things that we deal with, and it's very interactive. It's very emotional. It's very real. It's emotional draining. It's quite an intense journey. It's a truly transformative journey. If you cannot commit to the full 9 days of the journey, you can take self-paced options. There's one option where you do the self-paced, which is literally just a recorded version of the course, where you can do that on your own. That's the one alternative. But there's a third alternative where you use the self-paced version. So there you'll watch a video, but then I give you a mentor or a tutor, which is a master coach that's done the course, that's got experience, and they become your personal tutor on the journey, where they would log in with you on a regular basis. You'll have access to live sessions with them. There'll be practice sessions with them. Obviously, if you take that version, you become part of Coach the Coaches, where you've got all those benefits as well. But your tutor becomes your partner in the journey, your accountability partner, if you wish, or your reality partner, where they ensure that you master the process, throughout this journey. So there's three options available. If you go to our website, actionfactory.co.za, all the options are displayed there. You can see, or you can just send me a WhatsApp on my direct number, which is displayed on this video. But I'll read it out for those. It's international versions, +2783 262 2096. You can pop me a WhatsApp and start a chat with me on there. If I'm training, obviously I won't respond immediately, but I do try and respond within 24 hours on each message. You can obviously also email me, dion@actionfactory.co.za, and I'll communicate with you on that platform. It's a phenomenal experience. I know you will learn from it. I know you will experience change, and I know you will be happy that it's probably one of the best investments you've ever made in yourself. And I say that because it's based on the feedback that I've received over the years. So the moment you're ready, not me, you, and that's the choice you need to make. The moment you're ready, let me know. We'll get you into the group, we'll get you signed up, and we'll start this new journey of your life. And it's an exciting journey, full of potential, growth, and come join us. Become part of our tribe at Action Factory. See you soon.